Hello, tea friends. This is Barb Gully with Barb's Tea Service, and we are back with our podcast courtesy on TV Studios. And I'm here, as always, with studio engineer, co-host, and arm candy, Chris Gully.
I'm doing my thing.
You are.
Right.
You are.
Very good.
Always like when you do your thing.
Okay.
So I want to first put out an apology in advance because last weekend I was hit with allergies, sniffles, all that stuff that's been going around.
Yep.
And I'm on the other side. I've consulted the doctor, all good.
Mm-hmm.
But my voice it's a little scratchier than usual.
There you go.
My allergies kind of flare up from time to time on these podcasts.
Yeah.
And so just
Yeah.
that's what's going on.
All right.
And I always wanted to let folks know we've been playing catch up for a while on
Right.
our podcast. We've
Uh-huh.
been running right down to the wire.
Uh-huh.
I think this podcast hopefully we will give ourselves a little bit more time. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
It's always a wild card.
Yep.
But today, what we hope to cover,
Uh-huh.
some fun topics.
Okay.
Buc-ees, a grand opening.
Yes.
Wow.
Hooray.
A new Tuesday Tea and Tomes. We cover the Secret Book Society.
Ooh. Okay.
Then a little sprinkle of Meghan Markle.
Again.
Always.
All right.
Some Bridgerton.
Okay.
Get caught up on that. And we're going to revisit etiquette.
Okay.
We're going to talk about breakfast protocol.
Okay.
You know, we always emphasize, a lot of times, we emphasize formal dining
Right.
and afternoon tea etiquette.
Yeah.
But we haven't talked so much about breakfast.
The most important meal of the day.
It truly is.
All right.
So it deserves some attention.
Okay.
But first, tea.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so today we're sampling Victorian Earl Grey.
Okay.
This is from Tea Lake Treats and Tea.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So you took a little taste. I'm going to take wine.
All right.
So what do you think of this one?
It's a very bold. I would say it's, sometimes something is strong and overpowering. This is not.
Right?
I think it's balanced.
Uh-huh.
So you get a good kind of a good upfront taste, and then it kind of finishes flowery or something.
Okay, you're detecting some flowers.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to tell you what's in it.
Okay.
So it is rose Congou tea from
Okay.
China,
All right.
rose petals, lavender, rosemary, and bergamot.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, the bergamot not so strong here. You don't really
Right.
taste a lot of
No.
citrusy.
No.
But it's interesting with all those ingredients.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste overly sweet or anything.
No. This is a good, almost like a good breakfast tea to me.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very smooth.
Yeah.
So I chose this tea for two reasons.
Okay.
One is to give a shout out to our northern tea neighbor
Uh-huh. Yep.
and friend, Trisha from Tea Lakes Treats and Tea.
Right.
And we're looking forward to seeing her this summer at the Lewiston Farmer Market.
And happier days when they finally get here.
My gosh.
We're going through a spate of weather.
It's still that lion of March
Yeah.
that's coming in. Go away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rawr.
And before I tell you the second reason I chose this tea,
Okay.
I want to talk a little bit about this tea, this Congou tea.
Okay.
Congou.
Okay.
And this is a rose Congou. But Congou tea is from the Fujian province of China.
Right.
It's a very nice tea. It's a high quality tea. It's the small leaves.
Okay.
And they're not chopped up or cut for
Right.
when they're processed.
Right.
So it's a little bit more labor intensive.
Okay.
Makes it more expensive.
Okay.
And fun fact, this was one of the teas that was thrown overboard during the Boston Tea Party.
Okay. Well, hopefully not literally this tea. That would be pretty old.
Yeah,
No.
it would be.
Yeah.
But even more of a tragedy, although for a good cause.
Yeah.
But good quality tea. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah. They were giving it to King George.
Yeah, they really were.
All right.
And just a note too that there's a Congou blend that Bruce Richardson of Elmwood and Teas, we've
Right.
talked a lot about him. He has a special Congou tea for the Boston Tea Party Museum.
Oh, okay.
That's in Boston, something we need to put on our list.
We do. All right.
And rose Congou then is this Congou tea with the addition of rose petals.
Right.
They dry them and layer them together.
Okay.
Congou comes from the Chinese word kung fu, which means skill or effort.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
thought we'd talk a little bit more about tea.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Eventually.
And eventually we were going to get to it. And I believe the reason this is called a Victorian Earl Grey is because of all the flowers that are in it.
Right.
Flowers were a big part of Victorian life
Right.
in England, not just for home decor, but also for their gardens,
Okay. Yep.
tea gardens,
Mhm.
and a way of communicating.
Okay.
So there was a whole codified
Yeah.
process involved with or identified with different flowers
Right.
that you gave to someone. So
Right. Okay.
Okay.
It meant something.
it meant
There was
something.
a secret message.
There was a secret message. But then I thought, well, okay, if people know, okay, this flower means this,
Yeah.
eventually isn't everyone going to get caught on like, oh, she got roses. That's what,
Yeah.
that means
okay.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know how long that was a secret.
Okay.
But
All right.
speaking of secrets, that's the other reason I picked Victorian Earl Grey, because the book that I'm talking about takes place in Victorian England,
Right.
and it's called The Secret Book Society.
Okay.
And this is written by New York Times bestselling author Madeline Martin.
Okay.
And we bought this book at Novel when in Rochester.
Right. Right. Yeah.
It's a bookshop and a sandwich shop.
Right.
And that's when we went to the home bakery to see the Detroit Lions cakes.
The shrine.
The shrine, exactly.
Yeah.
So this book just came out in 2025.
Right.
And it's fascinating because you take for granted these luxuries of just being able to, pick out a book, go to the library, go to a bookstore, pick out something and read it.
Yep.
And not have to hide it.
Right.
But not so much for high society ladies in Victorian England.
It was scandalous.
It could be scandalous. So if they were looking outside of, household guides
Yes.
and etiquette manuals.
Oh, the things you should be reading as a
You absolutely
proper
sure.
woman. Yeah.
But if you wanted to read outside of that, there was a thought that could be putting some radical thoughts into your mind.
Okay.
And so a lot of this would be prohibited.
We can't have that.
Well,
Okay.
this book talks about these women who forged a friendship because they were passionate about reading.
Okay.
And because it was something that could get you in trouble.
Uh-huh.
And when I say in trouble, it could ruin your reputation.
Okay.
You could be sent to an asylum.
Seems excessive.
It does seem excessive, but
Yeah.
there were true accounts of that happening.
Right.
So this is a tale about these four women who came together, and they would have tea time
Okay.
at their homes, and then they'd go back into this sort of secret library and pick out books.
Oh, that was their cover story.
That was their cover story, exactly.
Right.
And what's really nice is they learn to look out for each other, and they come up with some creative ways to help each other.
Right.
They're all in different stages of their life. There's one who's recently widowed, there's a long married woman, there's
Right.
one that's recently married and single.
Right.
But they've all been subject to that heavy scrutiny
Yeah.
of like, what are you doing? And
Yeah.
you shouldn't be doing that.
Uh-huh.
And you think about what they were doing today. They were reading Poe, Bronte, Austen.
Terrible. Terrible.
That would get you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be sent to an
Yeah.
asylum.
Yeah.
So, but it's really amazing how they found their tribe, and they all had tales of betrayal by someone they thought was a friend and
Yeah.
betrayed a confidence,
Yeah.
and or pushed in this figurative line to
Yeah.
me
Like a soap opera.
like a oh okay. If someone said, you're watching too much Days of Our Lives,
Yes.
that could be perhaps,
That would be actionable.
that could be actionable, right?
And you don't do that at all, do you?
Oh, yeah. And the storyline's gotten real strange.
Okay.
So.
All right.
But anyway, this is a very good book, and I highly recommend it. Now, I'm not going to say I'm crazy, but
Yeah.
that's an opinion.
Yeah.
But I am crazy about this book.
All right.
And just a note, too, that our next Tuesday Tea and Tomes next week
Right.
is going to be about another great read.
Okay.
And this is a little bit of historical fiction.
Mm-hmm.
It takes place a little bit in Russia,
Right.
a little bit in France and Paris.
Right.
With
Right.
these,
Oh, the Russian emigres.
right.
All right.
And it talks about fortune telling,
Right.
tea rooms.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's very interesting, and it's just coming out.
Okay.
I got an advance copy
Okay.
to review.
Oh, you're connected.
I really am.
All right. All right.
So shifting gears a bit
Okay.
from Chinese tea to Victorian times to Buc-ees.
One does that.
Natural progression.
Yes.
And all doors lead to Buc-ees.
Okay. Yeah.
And there's a grand opening coming
Right.
next month,
Uh-huh.
a little bit closer to home.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay.
So, Chris, you and I first experienced Buc-ee in 2024.
Right. Right.
On our way down to Florida,
Right.
our road trip,
Right.
Tim and Joni had told us about their experience because
Right.
we had been seeing these big
Yeah. Yeah.
billboards.
But we were regular, like, gas station people.
Right,
You know,
right,
you just get gas, use the restroom, move on.
right. And although these billboards caught our attention,
Yeah.
we weren't really sure because
Yeah.
once you get past south of Ohio,
Right, right.
you start seeing these pop up.
Right, right, right.
But they said, oh, no, you guys, it's really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
And I will tell you,
Yeah.
it is. It's a traveler's paradise.
It is. It is.
And it has all the essentials.
Yes.
So it has clean bathrooms.
The world's cleanest, according to the signs.
That's what they say.
All right.
It also has gas.
Okay,
You can
yeah.
fuel up.
Yep.
You can get snacks, all kinds of snacks,
Sure.
trail mix.
It's one of my favorite stops.
It is. They have pork sandwiches, all
Uh-huh.
kinds of sandwiches.
Brisket. Yeah.
Yes. And scones.
Right.
And I'm putting that in the essential category.
Yes. Right.
But they also have non-essentials.
Right.
Pink hoodie,
Uh-huh.
hoodies.
Uh-huh.
I was going to wear mine today, but,
Uh-huh.
too dang cold out
I know.
there. So,
Yeah.
and they also have candles,
Right.
little plush Buc-ees.
Nice. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. They also have complimentary tripping hazards.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They did have, watch it, folks.
Yeah.
Always look where you're going.
Well, that is a thing.
I was not paying attention when I got close to the Buc-ees doors,
Yes.
and they have these.
Well, it was handicap parking right up front, and they have those little things to keep you from, the tire stoppers, whatever they're called. And
Uh-huh.
they stick up, and they're like very colorful, a lot of markings.
But if you're concentrating on taking your sunglasses and putting them in your purse,
Yes.
you might not be watching. And I did.
Yeah.
That
was exciting.
was exciting. I broke my fall. I was able to reach out to
Yeah.
a nearby pillar, thank
Yeah.
goodness. But it did cause a little bit of a
Yeah.
attention, which there's one time I did not want to be in the spotlight.
Right, yeah.
So recovered. So just watch where you're going. And that's good anywhere,
That's
isn't it,
right.
Chris?
Yeah, right. One would
Okay.
think, yeah.
And here's a Buc-ee's candle.
Yes.
It's called Buc-ee's Road Trip.
Yes.
So after you've come back from your Buc-ee's road trip, you can savor all those memories by just lighting this candle.
Can you really?
Not really.
Okay.
I can't replicate it. But anyway, for those of you who are not familiar with Buc-ee's, like we weren't a few years ago,
right.
just a little history of Buc-ee's.
Right.
So it is the creation of Arch Alpin III,
Okay, that's quite a name.
also known as the Beaver.
Okay.
I think he got that nickname in Buc-ee's. I think it was something that his grandmother called him.
Okay.
And he grew up in Texas, and he worked in his grandfather's general store.
Right.
So he has retail experience.
Right.
All right. But 2 years after he graduated from Texas A&M, that was in 1980,
Right.
he opens his first convenience store.
Okay.
Almost 20 years later, they have the first supersized Buc-ee's that opens up in his home state.
Right.
And now they have 43 scattered across
Right.
Texas, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina,
Right.
Tennessee, and Kentucky.
They're all over,
All over.
but not in Michigan yet.
Not in Michigan, but in Ohio.
All right. close
All
enough.
right.
Yeah.
So since 2004, the first time we went was Richmond,
Right.
Kentucky.
Right.
We went again in 2025.
Yeah.
This year, set a record.
Yep.
3 different Buc-ee's, 3 different states.
Amazing. I would just comment that the design of the store, I get a similar kind of thing like going into a Costco, for example. I don't know. It's the lighting, the displays, the goods. It's kind of the journey through the story, and it really kind of triggers, I think, to me at least, a little endorphin, squirt in the brain.
Yes. Good point, because
Yeah.
I think you nailed it. I mean,
Right.
they are masters at marketing.
Right.
And you get that vibe.
Right.
Makes you want to come back.
I know.
Super clean. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, actually.
Yeah.
And you want to buy things that you don't need.
That's right. Isn't that great?
And you did kind of,
Yeah.
pulled you kind of restrained me from buying that little plush Buc-ee with the rabbit ears.
Yeah.
So maybe not this time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay.
to be continued,
All right.
because there's one that's opening up April 6th
Yep.
near Dayton, Ohio.
All right. Practically in our backyard.
It is.
Not really.
Yes. So guess where we're going in April?
Okay.
3 hours, not too bad.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So exciting.
I know.
Just a quick word on Meghan Markle.
Okay. Again.
She needs no transition.
No.
Duchess of Sussex stands on her own.
That's right.
We're not doing real good on our transitions today.
No.
So I'm here to inform you
Yes.
that Meghan's lifestyle products and Netflix are parting ways.
Who could have foreseen that?
Oh boy, I think we saw that last March.
Yeah, I know.
When it was coming.
Yeah.
And it was reported in various sources.
Yeah.
But one of my favorites was one from Entertainment Weekly with this adorable headline: "The streamer and the Duchess of Sussex are no longer making jam together."
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So, Chris,
Yes.
I hope you're hungry,
Okay.
because I got a big bowl of word salad coming your way.
Yum.
So the Netflix spokesperson,
Right.
her name is Bella Bahiria.
Okay.
Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She's the Netflix chief content officer.
Okay. I'd like to have that job.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And I have a marketing degree, so
Yeah, I know.
just,
Yeah. What the heck?
a master of spin.
Yeah.
So she confirmed that the Duchess of Sussex will continue independently to grow her brand.
Okay.
The streamer had originally invested in Markle's As Ever products.
Right.
And they hosted the Royals at Home
Right.
lifestyle series with Love Meghan.
Right. You have to be really insufferable to have a large media company to put words around. Just the whole thing is like, get out.
Right, because she was not done. There's more about this, because she says,
Yeah.
Harry and Meghan are influential voices whose stories resonate with audiences everywhere.
Yeah.
The response to their work speaks for itself.
Yeah. Wow. I love that.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
And she said, we're glad we played a role in bringing that vision to life.
Yep.
It was always intended that Meghan Markle will continue growing the brand and take it to its next chapter independently.
That is the very example of faint praise.
I think there was probably this unspoken,
Yeah.
it was always the plan, unless it was wildly successful.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Then we would have
Yeah.
continued. But
Right.
but Meghan also added into this,
Yes.
and she says there's a lot of twists and turns in creating her own brand.
Yeah.
Here's what she says,
Okay.
and this is a direct quote: "I appreciate everyone who gave me
Yeah.
the grace
Uh-huh.
to make mistakes
Okay.
and figure it out. And also," she's very charitable, "forgiving myself
Okay.
through that.
Amazing.
It's a learning curve."
Uh-huh. Okay.
And
Wow.
Chris, I think our listeners
Yes.
have given us
Yeah.
a lot of grace.
Uh-huh.
Maybe too much.
I know.
Maybe that's
We
why.
need more. Always need more. Right.
And we know about the learning curve.
Right.
But okay.
All right.
While we're talking Netflix, let's talk about something that's very successful.
Right.
Bridgerton.
Here we go.
Yes. So they wrapped up season 4 last month.
Right.
This was the story of Benjamin Bridgerton.
Oh, yeah.
And just a reminder, there's 8 Bridgerton children.
Right.
And they all have their own story.
Right.
And just as a refresh, it centers on this well-to-do family and society in
Right.
Regency, England.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And Benjamin's story is it's a Cinderella story.
Sure.
In this scenario, he's sort of the prince,
Right.
the catch. and he meets his true love at a masquerade ball.
Right.
And at midnight,
Yes.
she leaves
Uh-huh.
because the things she's got on are not her own.
Uh-oh.
She doesn't leave behind a glass slipper. Do you know what she leaves behind?
I don't. Tell me.
Yeah, that's pretty open ended. But a satin glove.
Okay.
That's all he's got to go on.
Yep.
Okay. And this was 8 episodes. I got caught up when we came back from Florida.
Right.
But I'd say that story and the subplots probably could have been done okay in 4 episodes.
Yeah. So, so this was this like a masquerade ball or something?
Yes.
Right. So, okay. People are wearing masks. Are you telling me that so evidently he didn't know who the heck she was?
No.
Because she had some like eye thing going on.
That's right.
That was it.
That is it.
That's facial recognition skills must have been bad in Victorian times.
Right, because he runs into her again.
Yeah.
Not
It's like Clark Kent, wearing glasses.
right. No.
Come on. Work with me.
Exactly.
I'm ranting. Sorry.
Yes, because he runs into her and she's in a different
Right.
position in
Sure.
society.
Yeah.
And they actually do get together. They hug and he still doesn't get it till the very end.
None of that. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Yes, okay. But there was a subplot
Okay.
that caught my attention that I really liked.
Okay.
And this involves the 2 Bridgerton sisters, Eloise and Hyacinth.
Okay. All right.
And Eloise is the second oldest daughter.
Right.
And Hyacinth is the youngest daughter.
Right.
And Eloise does not like balls.
Right.
She just loves to sit at home reading her books.
Is she kind of the tomboy
Yes,
character?
yes,
Okay.
yes, exactly. She's not interested in marriage, and she doesn't like the rules of society.
Sure.
Her Hyacinth is kind of that classic younger child
Right.
who wants to take part in all the adult activities before her time.
Right.
And she totally embraces her etiquette lessons.
Okay.
Oh, Hyacinth, love you. But there's a deal that struck between Eloise and her mother.
Uh-huh.
She says, you can get out, I'm paraphrasing, you can get out of some of these balls if you accompany Hyacinth with their etiquette lessons.
Right.
And there's this great scene where Eloise and Hyacinth are with their etiquette teacher.
Right.
And she's showing them how to set a proper table.
Right.
And she says, even though she acknowledges you're not going to be setting the table, but you should know this.
Right.
Because an elegantly laid table can be as important to the success of your dinner as the guests who are invited.
Yes. This is all so you can properly upgrade the help if they do it wrong, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Just so we're clear.
And Eloise, rather sarcastically, says, because one could never be real friends with someone with poor taste in spoons.
Yes.
The instructor says, exactly correct, Mrs. Bridgerton.
Yes.
Miss Bridgerton.
Yes. Okay.
So,
right.
Okay. I liked the season 4, but, but season 5 is coming. They're getting ready to film soon.
All right.
Should come out late I think early 2027.
Right.
It is going to focus on Eloise, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And hoping we get a little bit more on those etiquette.
Yeah. Now, I think one of your so they film in Bath, and I think one of your kind of guilty pleasures is to identify the building that you saw where they film. And when we went on our tour with the churlish tour guide.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was an unexpected bonus.
Yeah,
He was very entertaining and engaging. And yes, when we do our Bridgerton Tea Talks and even our Jane Austen, we will show these because they do intersect.
Right.
And we'll talk about places that Jane visited as well as the filming sites of Bridgerton.
Right.
It's very cool. It's a lot of fun to see that.
And then, in seriousness, he described how they'll transform modern day Bath. It's a big city right now, but a lot of the buildings are from the era, and they'll all the kind of movie magic that kind of goes into transforming. It was very interesting.
It is. It reminds me of Gilded Age when we took the Gilded Age
Right.
tour of upstate New York and Troy.
Troy, yeah.
And how they make it a New York of the turn of the century, Manhattan, I should say.
Right.
And all the tricks and of the trade.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
And we got some updates on Gilded Age coming soon.
Yep.
But may I say,
Right.
in our if we have time, but I do want to get to this etiquette since we were talking about Hyacinth and her love for etiquette.
Yes.
What a proper young lady she is.
Yeah.
I want to talk about breakfast etiquette.
Okay.
And this comes from our listener and serial devotee, Rick.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right.
And he sent this, there's a reel from William Hansen.
Right.
He is an etiquette guru, and I've got his book.
Yep.
I'm familiar with him. But he had a recent reel on Instagram where he shows how you eat cereal.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Now, Chris, here's a personal question.
Right.
How many utensils do you use when you eat cereal?
Well, I don't use my hand.
Okay, that's a point for you.
So one generally uses a spoon.
Spoon.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well, the bowl.
Bowl.
And a napkin to blot my delicate lips. I know. That's
you
about
are
it.
advanced.
I know.
But that's not all.
That's not all? Wow.
No,
okay.
That's not all.
Educate me.
Okay. So you mentioned you have your cereal in the bowl.
Yeah.
You pour a little bit of milk.
Right.
You get extra points for that napkin.
Okay.
But you have your spoon, and you put spoon in your dominant hand.
Yeah.
With your other hand, you have a fork.
Oh, come on.
Does that seem a little over the top? Then you place the cornflakes.
Right.
I'm going to say cornflakes.
Yeah.
Cornflakes into the spoon
Yeah.
with your fork.
Uh-huh.
And then you can eat thusly.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Now, that seems a little excessive.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's giving us a little wink, but look at what does this make you think of Seinfeld?
Yes. The candy bar thing.
Mr. Pitt.
Yeah, right. Okay.
He would eat his Snickers bars with a knife and fork.
Okay.
No, with a knife and fork.
Yeah.
And then he would, and George sort of thought, oh, that makes sense because you're not getting chocolate on your hand.
Right.
So,
right.
I don't know. Use that as you would.
Okay.
But, okay, so how much time do we have?
We're just about 2 minutes. Really 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay.
All right.
Good deal.
All right.
So, I did want to mention that we have some goals.
Okay.
We sort of alluded to them in past podcasts.
Right.
For the new year.
Right.
So, we're hoping to get to more presidential homes and libraries.
Yep.
Last year, we said 2. We
Yep.
did 4.5.
Nice.
This year, I'm going to say 3.
Okay.
We've gotten 1.
Uh-huh.
Who knows,
All
right? Then
Sky's the limit.
right. And then we're going to do Buc-ees.
Okay.
We did, I was going to say 3, but we already did 3. So
Yeah.
I'll say
All right. Gotta raise the bar.
5.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
And then podcasts,
Yep.
maybe 100.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
And blogs, 73, up from 72 last year.
Okay.
We still have time?
You got about 1 minute and 20.
1 minute and 20. Okay.
Right.
Just want to let folks know about the Gilded Age.
Yep.
It's already filming.
Yep.
And they've added new characters.
Yes.
Guess who's playing Grover Cleveland?
Oh, you were telling me this. The comedian.
Jim Gaffigan.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan.
That would be great.
Maybe you can bring in Hot Pockets.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I think I hear that sound.
All right.
I want to remind everybody that in our blogs, our recent blogs, you can find out more about the Secret Book Society, Buc-ees,
Right.
and Tantalizing Teas.
Nice.
We interviewed the owner of Tantalizing Teas, which we drank a few podcasts ago.
Okay.
We met her in Mount Dora.
Okay.
Okay. And I want to thank my co-host,
Yep.
Arm Candy Chris, for getting through. We persevered today.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Had a few issues with the
Right.
equipment. But also I want to thank On TV Studios. And as we like to say at Barbs Tea Service, please stay tuned.